In my mind, there is one thing about racing, and that should be the one thing that Murray Walker would always say. Good evening, one and all, and welcome to the Grand Prix at... wait, that's not F1. It's not F2. It's not F3. It's the F4s at Long Beach here in 2023. It's been a while since... around.
Like Long Beach, 30 plus drivers in one split. Good evening, we are the ITV. You get the show for simulcasting with GSRC, and they are going to have one split here, and it means that Ross Banfield and Dallas Pataska will be on the front row. It's a rolling start. There they are. Hello guys, it's the rolling start. We're at the end of the Firestone turn here. And we're just watching these guys come to us down this seaside way. It is going to be very interesting because the championship leader, I've been looking at the stats, the championship leader in the Pro, Andrew Waring, is not here. Dallas Pataska and Ross Banfield, they are first and second, not respectively. They're first and second. Andrew leading the champion. Well, Dallas leading over Ross in the championship. In the silver, do have battles everywhere because Jason Wallet is ahead of Tom Dreiling, so that's going to be interesting. And in the bronze, we have our good old friend Matt Gelder just leading Michael Hogg. And just to get it out of the way straight away before we do 85 laps of Long Beach, it's not a Colt. Well, 43C, 109 Fahrenheit. Going to be very tough out there.
Oh, it is.
Look, yeah, it's going to be a challenge out there for some of the drivers. The charity, we'll get about it later on in the race. It's all clear foundation, and we can see the UDOX driver is going to be all clear as he comes around. They have to wait for the green flag before they can go hell-bent for leather. So let's wait. Tick follows talk, follows tick, follows talk, and green flag. There you go. Banfield and Pataska will go side by side down to turn one, known as Toyota. Pataska gets the lead. Look at Brian Boomsma. He wants to go very aggressive into this corner. We could almost get 3 wide going into the first corner. It's a long way down to the first corner, and Banfield gets that back.
3 wide going into turn 1, into turn 2, then into turn 3, sweeping right-hander through the fountain. Everybody's gone through nice and handy. We do have a bit of an accident there in the middle. We're going to come back to that in just a second, but everybody led through by Ross Banfield. He held his positions well. He needed to because he's absolutely under threat from Dallas Pataska and Brian Boomsma. Brian Boomsma, number 1 orange car you see on your screens coming through. Left-hander past Luna. I'm going to call it Leona because, I mean, it's right there. Right onto the back end straight. Well, the longest part, I would imagine, for overtaking purposes. Then it's the difficult hairpin. You want to get your markers just right. Otherwise, well, I'll put it to you this way. I've had cars upside down here before.
Oh, dear. Also, I see wing damage to the 114 of Ozzy Milwain. And I don't know if that's me, but there in P4, Ozzy Milwain with a little bit of damage. Might be able to see it as he's right behind Boomsma.
Oh, there he is.
And there he is. I think he does have some damage. Yeah, you can see it. There is some noticeable damage on that front wing. Not affecting him as much, though. I was quite surprised.
Well, it's better that it doesn't affect him, because if it does, we're going to be in big trouble. If he's unable to hold his position, you do have to remember that the little boxes that could, they really aren't the biggest in terms of downforce. They're mainly mechanical grip. They do have wings, obviously, and they are open wheelers, and they do have a floor. So they will produce they will produce downforce, but not a lot.
Yeah, they're not like the Formula V's though in that respect. The Formula V's you basically have like
nothing.
Just a tyre. Yeah, you've got nothing. Same with the Skip Barbers that's been using for the 50th anniversary of iRacing. By the way, happy birthday iRacing. Love you. On watching Ozzy win there you can see that damage on the wing. It looks like somebody's got a boomerang on the front of that, but that's not going to come.
You can actually see it from this angle too. Usually you would see the wing continue on just before the wheel, but you can actually see where it's actually had a bit of a guff on it.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good. Well done and getting the right camera, Rob. I love this camera. We've got all the cameras here. This is the shoulder cam.
Ozzy Milwain, yeah.
Could you imagine if you actually had this camera on you when racing? It wouldn't be comfortable.
No, it wouldn't. As it wouldn't be comfortable for Ryan Walker. He is the boy in the Scottish toys, and he is getting absolutely done in kind of in the middle of the field. He's kind of stuck in the middle of nowhere. He's trying to chase down Elder, but he's also trying to not get chased by Grabowski, who's only got 975 iRacing, but he's actually quite fast.
Yeah, I don't think it's been very good for Stephen this season when it comes to iRacing. Just remember, iRacing is not an indication of skill.
At least in the majors context.
Yes. Also, form is temporary, permanent. So,
I can't believe you've actually used that. Oh my goodness.
I mean, to be fair, Grabowski is a very quick driver, regardless. So, very interesting to see. Hello, that's a car. Did I just see a car beside him go by? No,
Yes, you did. Your eyes were not deceiving you.
What did I just see?
You saw. Man.
That's Daniel Salim Howard.
What happened to Daniel Salim Howard?
You know what? I reckon he's had a hard one.
Oh!
No, he didn't. No, he just had a failure.
Oh, that's yeah. And well, he tried revving it, and then the engine said nope.
Do you think he did that on purpose? Who knows?
Well, no, I think he was trying to see if he could keep going, but then he realized to his right-hand side that, your engine and your wheels don't seem to agree what is what anymore, so, off you go to the skip.
Yeah, and it's not the good skip. That is what...
Oh, Baker around turn 1. He's had a bit of an accident. We'll go to the replay.
I'm going to have to do this NBC style, like NASCAR. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's idling. You think he's still stuck. Misjudged it. He missed the wall, though. That's the key thing. Missed the wall, but he rear-ended the other wall. But I mean, as far as getting yourself back on is concerned, I mean, he's done a good sight better. But look at this. He's stuck in a really awful position to get back out onto the track.
Oh, yeah, not good. I also realized we've got Jeff Cardamone driving out there with a meatball flag.
He's got a meat.
That's a meatball flag.
That's a meatball flag. He's only got damage to his front right.
I know.
He's coming into the pit. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, I don't like this pit lane. Never liked this pit lane when it comes to this race. It's one of the reasons I dislike racing here, but the long, winding road for him. Dallas continues on.
Well, just what you need to do is just contact it'd be Long Beach, so contact the local authorities, ask them to redo the pits, please.
How are they meant to redo the pits? It's simple. It's a barrier with a very tight opening. That is what the people that make the racetrack have decided.
Oh well, that's the problem. It's just like I would agree with you. I would agree with you. It shouldn't be as it is. It's very tight and it's very narrow. And if you have an accident, you're going to pile drive yourself into a barrier. So,
It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
I'm looking around. Remember I was saying Jason Wallett's in that little championship battle? Well, he's in a little battle with Mike Go Lightly, and he's trying to go hard, but Go Lightly stuck behind Wolf Dietrich Hotto. I mean, I've really done a really bad segue there. But remember, Wallat is 791 points. 751 is Tom Dreiling, and 744 is Stuart Elder. And if you look, Stuart Elder's a few cars ahead. And where is Tom Dreiling? Tom Dreiling is nowhere to be found. It's almost like, no, he's right. He's literally 2 cars behind him.
Yeah, there he is. There's Tom Dreiling. That's the car 88. That's Yambroni, who had damage to his car and has come back out. Just a reminder, they do have a fast repair. They have been instructed to, if you have an accident and your car is no longer drivable, hop to it, please. And by that, we mean get out of danger, because the problem is this track, even if it is wide in a lot of places, and this car is quite small, it is very tight, especially around Fountain and Hairpin. So if you have an accident and you feel like you're stuck, get out of Dodge as best you can, of course. But get out of Dodge. They're going to be enforcing a unsafe rejoin penalty if you do not get out of Dodge.
Yeah, that's very good. In the words of F1. Okay, One, get out the car. We need to use the T car. We need to use the T car, One.
Oh yeah.
Get out the car.
The very famous "oh bugger" moment, where he actually the very famous "oh bugger" moment would have been Spa in 1999. When they had that massive, was it a 98 or 99? Where
No, I know what you mean. I did see. I'm gonna have to find it. One of my teammates. It was 99, I think. There was a massive crash. It was during a fun race at Le Mans, and there was a massive crash at the S's before Tet Rouge. There's Stuart Elder having a moment, and they managed to sync up the audio of the highlights of that Spa crash.
Oh my goodness.
It was brilliant. Now that's what happened to Stuart Elder here. This is the hairpin. Oh! Ah!
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Stuart Elder having to avoid the accident that happened in front of him.
It's one of those things, the hairpin. How do we describe the hairpin? It's horrible. I mean, not as in a this needs to go type thing. It's more of a people get caught out by other drivers with different pace differences and different lines. You can take that so many ways, that hairpin.
Well, he
doesn't look it.
Well, he did a good job avoiding it. That's
yeah, he did. But the original accident was
yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, someone that's lost a position on an endurance race on the last lap because of that hairpin, I know very well.
Oh yeah. Well, the other series races around here where we legally can't. Wait, hang on a minute. Can we legally say it now, or can we still not legally say it?
We can't, but we can also say that IMSA goes around here.
Okay, we can say IMSA. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. With oh, actually, speaking of IMSA, are you excited for more prototypes?
Are you joking? Of course, I'm excited for more prototypes.
We finally have more than two. We finally have more than two.
Patrick Kopp, sorry, I wonder if Patrick Kopp there just being very slow. Yeah, we're gonna have 4. And one of them may actually have proper tyres on. Hi-oh!
Oh, not the Pirellis.
No, I was making a Kura joke, being that they lost all their points after cheating the 24 Hours of Daytona.
Oh, yeah.
But still get to keep the win and get to keep the Rolexes.
What happened to Scott Kukas coming out onto the back straight?
6 and 7 down Pine Avenue, coming to 8. This can be a little bit of an
yeah. Way too hard. Ow!
Oh. You know, he did very well to keep that out the wall, and then he
didn't
got in the wall. Yes, to put it blunt. So that's unfortunate.
Well, he towed because I mean it's an all. As I said, we've already seen what would happen. I think where is he? Who was it? I can't put my.
I know who you mean? Yeah, the Cop, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he just was stuck in the most wrong position, and bless him, he tried. We waited like a good lad would, but waiting like a good lad would, he lost about a few dozen positions, and was stuck there for all eternity.
For all eternity, he goes. Unfortunately, 36 cars started, 31 remain on the lead lap. I know that sounds like a death wish here, but 85 laps around here. We're looking at just under 2 hours. They will have to take a pit stop. The question will be, will the pit stop will they take tyres or not? 43 Celsius out there, Rob.
Yeah, it's a hot track, and especially for these, you have to remember these are thinner tyres than most other open wheelers. Even the F3s have much more rubber.
Oh, Stephen Verheyen. He actually made an overtake at turn 6. They went side by side into 8 and gets that position away from Nathan Medina. Look at this. This is tough for either driver. It's such a tough corner to get the throttle down and get the traction. Holds it, keeps on the inside.
Oh!
Thank you very much. I'll take that. And I didn't even have the best line.
Yeah, a good squeeze put on. That's what you need to do when you're in a tricky overtaking spot. You need all the time I can get. By the way, I just love how they just completely ignore that turn's Armco and just go just run right over it. It's like, yep, nah, I don't need that.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting how the tire barriers are put around this track. Just for like, what, you want a tire barrier there? Okay, fine, but you don't need it here because you need to use all the space possible. It's like, what was it? Senna had issues at Monaco, didn't he? And they were saying, what's the problem? They said somebody's moved the barrier, and they're like, don't be stupid. And they discovered somebody moved the barrier.
Yeah.
You reckon that happens here when they go practice?
I'd imagine so, because I mean, even because you have to remember that when you're in an open wheeler like this one, like we're right on board with Verweijen, as he's have his mirrors full of Nathan Medina, who really is not happy that he lost the position as he did.
Hill.
Oh well, both of them, yeah. Teammate Kevin Hill, yeah. We're just riding over the right shoulder now of Steven as he. Oh, you can just see the number 2 there, kind of getting a little bit shaky, right up the back trumpet. That's the best way to be in these cars. You want to just sweat the guy in front of you. Oh, in there, and off he goes.
Keeps on going. I was saying there was a charity. It is All Clear Foundation. Founded by Global Medical Response and an autonomous public charity designed to serve and benefit the national emergency responder community. It allows to give the emergency responders all the help and care they need from trauma, stress, and other issues that come with the job. And those guys... Well,
oh, Ross Banfield! Ross Banfield!
This is championship implications, and he got together with a lap car, Rob Courtney.
Rob Courtney holding line through where he can. Oh, and he tried pulling off, and Ross Banfield tried going on the inside. Oh, dearie me, lack of communication, unfortunately. You can't blame either of them. Rob Courtney wanted to pull off in line, as he would have. So let's watch it again. Yeah, coming through. Oh, there we go. He was trying to pull off on the inside.
No, I don't think he was trying to. I think he was just that slower. I don't think he's pulling off in time. I think that movement is Banfield hitting his rear wheel. Yeah, I don't think that's him pulling off. I think Banfield was just a bit faster on the throttle.
True, but Ross, the wider line is very much out into the wall. That's why I personally think Courtney was trying to pull in, but in a place like that, I don't think it would have been tears if Ross Banfield was going inside like that.
Well, this allows Dallas to extend the championship lead.
Well,
I say extend the championship lead. He's going to get the championship lead because there's no Andrew Waring today.
Well, no, this man has anything to do with it.
But even if he doesn't win, there's enough points here for Tasker to take that championship away.
True. Okay, I'll buy it. By the way, Boomsma, lovely to see him again. Is still rocking the orange car. Like Max. Yeah, I see the helmet. I see the bloody helmet. I see the bloody helmet.
Yeah, it's a good race. It's a good race today.
Yeah, it was a good race, and
oh god, that's worse than mine. You empathize. You put the emphasis on the accent. I can't do it. I have a Dutch teammate, and I can't do that.
Oh, that's. Oh, I don't know who just came out of the pits. Who was that?
No idea who just came out the pits. I'm keeping my eyes around the rest of the race field, because remember, we do have the bronze, Matt Gelder, Michael Hogg, Wolf Dietrich Hoto. Matt Gelder currently beating all of those. Unfortunately, Michael Hogg currently almost 20 seconds behind Matt Gelder. Such is the nature. Wolf Dietrich Hoto just a 10-second behind. I mean,
he's up 5 positions. I mean, I'd be very happy if I was in his position. I mean,
he's up 5 positions, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars are a lap down now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. He's just not a cult. He's just not a cult. You know, don't worry about it. By the way, it is actually a really good livery. I'm not even gonna lie. I hate the fact that I like it.
I just love that Michael Hogg always delivers a livery like this and manages to get it going. They had a new song with it. That was pretty... Not promoting. Not a cult. Not a cult.
No, you're not. It's not a cult, is it?
It was just on my YouTube feed.
Oh, really? Oh, so it's not a cult. Okay. Okay. I'll believe you. I'll believe you.
I don't know why it was on my YouTube feed. Anyway, Joseph Homan, we may lose one UDOX driver. There's a lot of reasons why, but we may lost one UDOX driver, but we got another one here battling Hackenschut in a battle for overall 9th in the race. And, oh, wow. Check out the interior with that the UDOX design. I love this because it mimics my team's colours. And that's the only reason I love this now. It's the same as my team's colours. The purple and the green. Really good run out of Toyota. And you'll see him come through the fountain, 2 and 3. Into 4 they go.
He loves scraping that wall.
Yeah. Do you know what comes after 4?
5.
It's 5. There's turn 5. He's got a really good run here, but I don't think he can make a move into the Tech Out turn at 6 and 7. He just backed off. This is very tight and very wide. Almost loose. Look at the car. Look at him fight to hold this. And now he's got a little bit of an overlap as they come into turn 8. Not going to try and just run the outside, surely.
Oh, he is.
Word! Wow!
Yeah. Well, he looked very fast especially coming into turn 1. But oh well, did ding his nose a little bit, but he made it. But from looking at his behavior in the car, he's just so much more planted on that car. Like he had already gotten up the back trumpet of Hackenschut as he was running around. So. At the very same time, I'd imagine. Look, already look at the distance he's put between himself and Hacken. Like that's 8/10. Yeah, he's gone in 8/10 in 3 turns. Like that's him just gone, wanting.
But look at the elongated train behind him now. He's got past that. It's almost like Hacken is almost like a cork in a bottle here.
Yeah.
Behind Hacken is Trevor Vavoski, Robert Covey, and Jeff Schmeier. Look at punch up.
Exactly. The problem is like on that first section alone, that's 4/10 that Hacken has lost, and I think he's just trying his best. I mean, why wouldn't you? You're racing. Like around the first section, especially around Long Beach, I think that's the one critique I would have with it, is that it very little overtaking opportunity in cars like this.
Gentlemen, we go racing today.
Toto, we went motor racing. I feel like you're just going to smother me with a pillow.
No, that's fine. I like you said Toto, and the first thing I thought about was Africa for some reason. Great move from Bobrovsky there in Firestone turn. We did catch that on the broadcast. He gets the position, and Medina is also now hassling Kevin Hill, and in front of them, that's a lap car. That's Lynn Kinchlow. Man, good to see Lynn out there, but such a shame that he is sitting a lap down already. We're 16 laps into the race. We're 20 minutes into this race. Another 90 minutes to go, and Medina may just hit the wall there. And we've already got 25 cars out of 36 on the lead lap. Oh, hello, that's Lynn going very wide. Well, I don't know if he was going wide to let them by, but it was a very out of. Not a corner I'd expect him.
Yeah. Well, no. The 44 went really wide and just let them by. He's now back in formation. That's a 777. Ross Banfield's back out. He's got his toe and he's got his faster pressure. Now he's just trying to unlap himself. He will have a massive mountain to climb. Wolf, very slow indeed. Yeah.
Oh, he's got damage. He's hit the wall. He's hit a wall somewhere.
Halfway around. Oh, he's been carrying this for nearly the entire lap. Oh!
No. Yeah, that's not him hitting a wall.
That's him hitting a car.
That was Daniel Howard he hit there. I think Howard had a moment Here he is through the fountain. Everything's looking normal. He's driving. He comes out. He goes to turn 5. Everything is bright and dandy. Oh, no.
Ow!
No.
That's a murder. That is the dog ear car. Oh, I don't even know who that is.
It was Daniel Howard.
Daniel Howard. What happened? Where is he? Where is he on my screen?
Damage Wolf Dietrich had to.
Yeah, he's basic. I think he did not want to tow though. That's the other thing. He did not want to tow.
That's going to be very interesting.
Well, he's back out already.
Yeah, he's back out there already. And away he goes. I'm really curious what Ross Banfield's going to do. This could be one for the ages if he cuts back out there. Ravosky though, going side by side with Joseph Homan, and Joseph decides it's not worth it. Let's use each other to save fuel. Yeah, I like saving fuel. Do you like saving fuel, Rob?
I do actually. Yeah, that I really enjoyed.
Oh, traffic. Rob Courtney going very slow in the middle of the hairpin.
I'm trying to dive into the inside. I think Courtney is... No, he's fine. No.
Fine, but he was very slow in the middle of the hairpin. He just held up Ravosky and Homan.
Ravosky starting 17th. He's great. While our RGS, while our RGS is doing its stats thing, I will point out to you Kevin Hill chasing down Nathan Medina. Medina, another cork in the bottle. He's holding up Hill and Gargaro Jr. behind him. Oh no, wait, that's not Gargaro. Sorry, that is Ross Banfield. Sat right behind the gearbox of both of them, trying to get past them.
That's I did not work out the numbers, by the way, but that's Ross Banfield trying to get past 2 teammates. But of course, if the blue flag rules, he doesn't have to. They don't have to let him by, despite it is clear he's the faster car. How do you split somebody like this? This could actually be imperative to Banfield's race here, because he might be able to get past, and that will give him clear air to start catching the rest of Pataska. But do you want to know the gap between Kevin Hill and Dallas Pataska? Well, you have it on the board. It's 17 seconds. Banfield is having to try and find how to get past 2 cars, then past 5 more cars, and then make up, all that time. It's going to be tough.
He's going to have to make up a lap plus 7 minutes or 7 seconds. So 1 minute 30 essentially is the time he has to make up.
I mean,
I have seen things happen before, but I severely doubt that he's going to be able to do it this time around.
Hey, if he does, it would be
I know.
impressive.
It'd be very impressive, but I have my doubts.
So, we just saw somebody go green, and it's Ozzy Mowain. He did a 120. You think that's very good, a 120 flat? No, Dallas and Brian's doing 19, so that just goes to show you how dominant the top 2 are at the moment. Well, it would have been top 3 if Banfield was there. If he stopped doing 120s, he's going to stop behind the traffic.
Yeah, traffic is starting to become a bit of a concern, especially as you can see on the timing tower on your left. It is 21 cars that are still on the lead lap. 20 car in 22nd and below, including our boy on the streets, Ryan Walker.
Brian Walker. Brian, what do you say?
What do you say, Brian? Oh, he's gonna strangle me when he hears it. You gotta
think Brian Walker, owner of a major series point, You know
Oh,
who
yeah.
else is the owner of a Majors Series coin?
Who's that?
I don't know. Let me just. You hear that? You hear that? Yep. Yep.
Oh, you.
Solid gold.
Oh,
baby.
you.
No, it's not solid gold.
Okay. Oh, you own one. Oh, wow.
I own one.
Look at you.
Because while I stranded Robert for the Majors 24, I was busy getting a P3 that turned to a P2 in the LMP2.
P2, nailed P2. I would like you to peep my winner of Le Mans 2019. Thank you very much.
Do you have a souvenir that proves it?
No.
You're a liar because you do. You just can't be bothered to print out the
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a printer. I haven't. You know the one thing while we're watching Boomsma tip around, I actually want to point the cameras to this chap, Nathan Medina. The one thing when was the last time you had a printer? Do you have a printer? I'm assuming actually.
Yes. Hang on. Do you hear all this? Right?
Yes. I hear you. I hear your piece of paper, and I raise you none because I don't have a printer.
Do you want to know what all these are?
Documents.
These are TrackMac printouts.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I have a printer.
Okay, well I don't, and I the only reason I don't have a printer is I don't have a reason for one.
Why not?
Because work has a printer, and I use a works printer.
Yeah.
And the other thing is I've essentially gone fully digital at this point in my life. Well, I mean, I was kind of like in my family, I was always the one that was the digital one. Ooh, yeah. All the good things in the world, digital. I was the first one in our family to use digital boarding passes for Ryanair. They still broke my kneecaps when they were doing it, but thank you, Ryanair. But yeah, I was always kind of the first one. Everybody else was always printouts. They were always like, "Oh yeah, paper will save us." Like,
I remember I had Apple Pay on my phone for a good almost year, and I went to pay for my popcorn at the cinema, and they were all just like, "What is he doing? What?"
oh yeah.
But you gotta remember, my bank was not part of the first wave of banks that took Apple Pay on in the UK.
Right.
And people were still like, what? So yeah, no, I've been there before. Also, can we talk about how Banfield just got past Kenneth Reader and it's still pushing on?
Can we also talk about how Brian Boomsma is suddenly now right behind Dallas?
Do you want to talk about how Brian Boomsma is somehow? Yep. Oh, and he gets told to go around. That's not what he wants to see. Boomsma being told. No, they've been told to go around. Now that's going to be Boomsma and Pataska going side by side into take that turn, and they're going to be side by side, almost coming together. Side pod to the wheel there, still side by side. The inside belongs to Boomsma. Brian Boomsma's going to take the lead, and a miscommunication there by lap traffic just cost Dallas the lead.
3.7 seconds he has lost due to traffic in that last lap alone. That was quite a doozy. I think it was around Fountain he got caught out, because that is what my gut is telling me. But we'll have another look and see here, because it is coming up to traffic again. Boomsma in front now this time. Dallas Pataska in the rear holding formation. Lap 23 has just come and gone. Lap 24 on your screens. Pataska looking on the inside. Aussie Milwain in the pits he comes, and is taking a scheduled pit stop, it seems. We'll probably see now in a second if it is a scheduled pit stop, but he is coming into the pits. Could be that they're trying to filter out for traffic, trying to find clear spots, but as you can see by Boomsma, stuck as dead as a doornail behind traffic, trying to get past. On the outside is the car 43 being lapped. Oh, Dallas is waiting way too late. He's not communicating his moves properly. That's not going to be beneficial for him. As, Boomsma was right there, right in front, clear as day. On the beside, Dallas holding formation up until the very last moment. It might cause him an accident.
He's fine. I mean, if it's a sports car, I'd say use your headlights, flash, but Not after the weekend I've had. You don't want to see any cars flashing anymore.
And also, these literally cannot flash.
No, they can't flash. Also,
Unless...
I did not realize those BMW GTEs, when you hit the flash at nighttime, it's not a flash. It literally goes headlight on, headlight off.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's.
And I'm there, yeah. Oh, hello. 1 second.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I thought Boomsma was having to make a defense here on Pataska, but no. I think better of it. By the way, behind them is another battle. Tom Triling and Mike Go Lightly. There's battles in battles in battles in battles in.
And where's Shelley holding off Verwayen?
Yeah, nice little battle there as well. Look, battles in battle. I sound like
Get out of the way, Fountain. I'm looking at a battle for 3rd place.
Important battle as well when you think about some of these championships is, well, we are looking at those other championship standings. Matt Gelder still ahead of everybody. Wolf Teacher Colto losing out as well. And that means that our good old man Michael Hogg, he's 28th. So doing well.
Well, he lost him. No, he's 27th.
Yeah, he'd be 27 after this. Yes, you're right. But, all those championships change. The coaction. Is that coaction?
That's coaction spin sort, but he's got energy still on the side of his car, so I don't know. There's a lot going on with Shelley's car.
Edward, is there something you don't want to?
There's a rainbow. Forge NRG Racing, Pitch M, Gem, more Forge Energy. There's a lot going on with that car. You know what it looks like? You know the streaks that they had on the what car was it? It was the Benetton. 97 Benetton. They took that. They took the rainbow streaks off this Benetton, and what the Gideon? That's Jason. That was Jason Wallet on his lid.
Wow, he was lucky to avoid everybody able to avoid that as best as they could. Ross Banfield got by.
Oh, the ACAs had nowhere to go, lost control, and well, there goes Jason Waller having a jump on his lid.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh well, I'll tell you that's poor Ryan Walker. I think 97. Yeah.
I will say, last time we had a car flip on a broadcast, we had to. Have some issues. I'm glad that you can't paint the bottom anymore. Well done, iRacing.
Oh.
But yeah.
That poor Haas lost control, and the poor 88 for his. That was Jan Brony, who has retired the car. He's officially out of the race.
36 cars started on the lead lap. We are 35 minutes into the race. Lap 26. We have 16 cars on the lead lap. Wow. And Dallas Pataska just went purple with a 19.241.
Yep, he is charging, as is Boomsma. Boomsma 19.251 on that last one. They both just set their fastest. So it is game on as far as they're concerned. They really both want to be the W's on this one.
Well, who's going to get the biggest W? There's only one W out here today. Who's going to get it?
Well, my money probably be on Boomsma.
Well, my money doesn't go anywhere because I don't endorse gambling.
No, well, that's fair enough. But if I were a betting man, my money would have been on Boomsma because I think he's calmer in the car. At least I would.
Yeah, just realised I don't endorse gambling. I still buy lottery.
That is gambling. Yes.
Yes. Anywho, right. I want to see if they do another fastest lap around here. No, 19.497 for the Tasker and 19.422 for Boomsma, so they keep on their ways. And I think Dallas maybe just using this now to fuel save. Would not surprise me.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. That would be a very good. It would be a very good time right now to do it. I mean, I think it's only the one stop they need, don't they?
I think so. How much fuel is in this car?
That would be a good thing to check. They're little pipettes. I know that much, but I mean,
25 liters of fuel. Excuse me.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, no, I just remember that the engines are like little four-cylinder dinky engines.
Yeah,
So
they're 20. They only get 25 liters in this car.
I'd imagine
Wow. That can't be right. They're not that economical, are they? Rob is trying to compute this right now as we're seeing Pataska going on by. Yeah, whoever battle is going on is wow.
my brain is just trying to think what the implications are, because what I would really want is fuel usage per lap.
No, I don't have that, unfortunately. I can't give you that. That's not one I do carry on me.
I wish I had one. I don't have one. I'm sad. Stuart Elder coming out of the pits, started 16th, currently 20th, and is either that was the scheduled pit stop, or that was like the pit stops are like 6 seconds, by the way.
Yeah, because it's an F1 style, isn't it? It's up on the track, vroom, on 4 tires at one. Oh no, hang on, no, because it's F4. You don't get the super fast Ravoski in the pit. You don't get that super fast pit stop that you get in F1.
Well, tires only take 2 extra seconds, though.
I know, but that's not realistic, Rob. F4, F3, F2, they don't have instant pit stops like they do in F1.
Yeah, they don't.
You know. Oh, Matt Gelder's had a moment. Where is Matt Gelder? Matt Gelder, what are you doing?
Matt Gelder, that is a dead nose. What happened to him?
Oh, I don't know, but he tried to get that car rolling. Almost caught another car, but yeah.
Matt Gelder on your screens. Comes into the right-hander, loses control. He does not hit... Well, he did hit the wall, sorry. He does hit the wall. And then slots it into first. Oh, poor Gelder.
Pataska in the pits. He's taking an early pit stop here.
Oh, by the way, sorry, Matt Gelder completely knackered his suspension doing that move, by the way. That's the car going straight. He's canting at 90 degrees right or left. Sorry.
I mean, hang on. How is that even? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Watches the nose. Yeah, there goes the nose. Back on. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Off they go. Bang.
Go.
And it's go.
Do that myself. Edward Shelley in this band. There are still, what I like though is there are still little groups and pockets of battle out there. Ozzy Milwain battling Joe Homan at the moment. Homan, the car in the front. That's Gerard Gilbert, a lap car behind them. And they're in this little battle themselves. And hello, a mistake there from Homan will allow Ozzy to get the jump. Is there going to be any late braking? No. The wireframe car continues. Oh, no.
Yeah, that was a big slide.
That was a very big slide. I was a little bit worried there. He caught that very well. Gagaru Jr., the next driver in the pits. Boomsma in the pits. No, I thought he was in the pits. But he is. So we've got what? 6 of the top of the field yet to pit. Garo now coming out. Boomsma, Verheyen, Homan, Schutt, Covey, all yet to pit. There. Oh wow! When you look at this, look at the gaps, Rob. Look at the gaps.
That's quite big, yeah. 20 seconds from Boomsma to Verheyen.
Oh, Boomsma pits, and now we get to see Verheyen in his own little battle here, trying to get past. Well, trying to let Ross Banfield get past him. Ross is going to be on an alternate strategy as well because he probably took fuel after having that accident, so he might be all right here. We'll wait and see. Verheyen takes up P1 provisionally. Boomsma is in his box now. Where's Dallas?
Dallas is in. He's already had a pit stop. Verheyen has not had a pit stop. He's now taking the lead.
Yeah, Boomsman now coming out the pit.
Theoretically, Stuart Elder. No, sorry, not Stuart Elder. It's what's his face? Ross Banfield is now unlapped.
Ooh, Boomsman get the big lead from Pataska on the exit. It's 3 seconds. Oh, is that an early cut though? That pit lane exit can be horrible. He just makes it. I don't know what the whole ruling is there, but he did cross that line, the exit line, a little bit.
Well, watch out for the black furloughed flag for a penalty.
No flags. No
Whoa,
flags.
that's a car gone spinny.
That's Shane Mello.
Yeah, Shane Mello. Bit of an accident. Keeps it out the wall. Oh, whoa. Okay, I think the poor man is spooked beyond belief. That's what happens when you have an accident.
Yeah, let's just see.
Like bouncing, and rear end just loses itself. And then
Done that before.
Oh well, yeah, every single one of us done that before. But it's the getting back on bit that gets you, because he's coming back round. Oh, that's the wall. Hang on. There you go.
I know where North is. No, I don't.
North.
I don't know. Dallas managing now. He's in clear air. He's really caught up to the back of Boomsma. This is quite interesting. There he is. There's Boomsma.
And then there's Dallas. There's Dallas.
There it is. So Brian and Dallas close together. Aussie is 10 seconds behind them. That's how the pace of these two at the front of the field has been for the rest of the crew. And we're down to 16 cars on the lead lap.
It's an increase. It was one more, because Banfield's unlapped himself and Cole has unlapped himself.
Yeah, Banfield actually unlapping himself is massive.
He's the fastest car, full stop, at the moment. He just did a 1:19.3. He's doing essentially qualifying laps at this point.
I think he is actually. Yeah, he did a 19.3. In practice, he did do an 18.9. Just warning.
But I don't think if it's this hot on the track he's able to do that though. Like, it's still over 40 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it's 43. It's 43 C. Can anything survive out there?
Eggs. But those would have to be cooked.
It is a little bit.
I tell you, go for a cooked egg right now.
Well, I know one thing for sure. You were going to do something for charity and you failed.
Well, I'll do it after the race, because I'll be here for ages trying to do clean laps. Well, actually, no. I wouldn't be here. I'd be here until the end of time doing it. So, the goal was, I would do squats for every clean lap we had. I have to go back through the replay.
Oh no! Kevin Hill just went into Medina. Teammates just took themselves out. Oh no!
Oh dearie me! This.
The overtake.
Yeah, this is Medina. Oh, get out of the way, hospital. Oh, that was a cheeky one. Oh, dearie me. That's Edward Shelley, by the way. That had gone through. He'd taken it easy. He had seen what was going on. You know, backed up a bit, and well, he got very lucky, but got his way through.
Got his way through. He's lucky. Unlike some of the drivers, he's lucky, and teammates take themselves out.
Oh, that's another car gone off behind them.
No, who was that?
That's Trevor Vavosky.
No, it's Lynn Kinchlow, isn't it?
That's Trevor on your screen, stuck on the turn, but it wasn't him that spun. It was him that was trying to avoid it and did spin. Oh, right up the keister, in the wrong place of the keister.
I don't know if there was any music in that famous Austin Powers scene, but that's just what it just reminded me
Yeah.
of. Trying to get his way through.
Oh, he's lost so many positions. He's going to be kicking himself. Here, let's have a look at his view.
He's only lost 2 positions, but I really want to see this.
Yeah, he was trying. Oh no, he did
no,
actually. He did actually spin. He was spinning before the 40. That is the 44 of Kinchelo that spun.
Yeah.
Yes, you were
Kinchelo
right.
spun and hit
Yeah,
the
you
wall.
were right.
They did not do that in synchronize. So
just by the way, Grabowski, his bad luck continues. This is what happened. Oh.
What? What happened to that car? Did it turn right? On board. Here we go. Down Bridgestone. Into turn 1. They start braking for turn 1.
He's holding quite far right, I will say.
You've got to hold quite far. Oh. That was... It's the correction that surprises me more than anything.
Yeah, his back. He stepped at the back and tried correcting it, and then, well...
Cost him. It cost him.
Oh, it did. Oh, it did. It's not costing this man. Prochaska still glued to the back end of Boomsma.
Oh, he is. And it's interesting. He can catch up to Boomsma no problem. He's not looking to try and get past Boom. That's something I was quite surprised in seeing because he really has that pace compared to what Boomsma can do. It'd be interesting to see if he gets a run, but realistically, where's the only place you can make overtakes here? This straight and start-finish straight. So...
well, we've seen a fair few into turn 8.
Yeah, but you've got to set it up at turn 6 and 7.
True. Yeah, that's fair.
You know.
And if you're a GT and you're brave, just wang it in on the inside.
You can only do it on open wheelers. If you're a GT and you're trying to make a move into 8, I'm sorry, I've seen what happened to IMSA. You know what I mean? Also, I think we all remember what happened in the IMSA race down at turn 1 this year.
Piles of carnage, sadness.
No, did Boomsma just hit the
Yeah,
wall?
Boomsma, he did. That wasn't a tap, by the way. That was quite a big wallop. He drifted into it.
Oh, no black and orange flag.
No damage
for him.
He is a very lucky man. That wasn't a graze. That was more than just a graze. Kevin Hill is just told. Let's have a look at him.
Here goes Kevin Hill. And what's he going to do here? We're not going to get... No. I just talked about that crash at IMSA and we almost had a carbon copy. Are you kidding me?
Commentator's curse. Not the car that you were expecting, but commentator's curse.
Wow. All right, I want to keep my eyes on Boomsma because I am wondering, does he have any sort of damage that is noticeable? It's hard to see if the steering wheel... No, the steering wheel's fine. The steering wheel is... Oh, Rob's got the right cameras, though. He's got the suspension cameras, so it's all good. I have actually seen in the old days, like, that suspension get popped out on a skip barber and then popped back in. As
yeah, but the skip barbers are made for like 10 cents in a dream. Like they're compared to like something like the F4 here or even the Dallara F3 or the F2. Like the skip barbers are cheap as chips.
You know, I just realized that we have gone an hour broadcasting. And I've realised that I've been calling it the F4 when it is the F4, and I totally forgot they changed the name this season because they had the license from the FIA.
Oh, they changed. Oh, the FIA F4.
Yes, it's the FIA F4. It's no longer the iRacing IRO4. I totally forgot about that.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? In the camera files, they still call it the iRacing IRO4. Whoa, that is a big amount of curb there from Dallas. Oh, Genie Mac. That is quite close there, Dallas. Be careful now.
He's fine. He is
Well, that was either a very like I need to get past him, I want to get past him moment, or the I'm so sorry, oh Genie Mac, oh god moment. Like you're panicking at the wheel. Sorry. And he's still looking very like he wants to pass very badly. Like
we just had a wreck somewhere.
Did we?
I don't know. Did we? I don't know. I just caught it in another camera, but no, I think it was just a car going really fast. I thought we had a guy sliding off around turn 5 or somewhere, but no. I'm still mind blown that we're 14 cars on the lead lap and we're not even halfway through the race. We're on lap 39 of 85.
Well, we're quite close to the halfway point. We're only a few laps away from that. When you think about it, lap 42, yeah. lap 42 technically will be the halfway point.
Lap 42 and a half, and being that there are 11 corners, technically
it's right around it's around lap 42, turn 6 is the halfway point.
No, because there's 11 corners on the track. You've got to get between 5 and 6 to be halfway in the race.
Oh, this is semantics.
I know it's semantic. It's also the fact that the first 6 corners are so tight together at the start of the lap that technically it should be halfway, but it is. We're being semantic.
Yeah, we are being very semantic. Yes.
Ooh, I really like what Dallas is doing here, because he is trying to bait Boomsma in this battle to try and see if he's going to go for any moves. And
he's trying to bait a mistake. Yeah.
Trying to bait the mistake there. Let Dallas bake. To what I say, he's baking something. Just
to the fans of Ross Banfield, he's just passed Jeff Schmeier for 10th. He's charging. He's literally all he has ever done for the last 20 laps is qualifying. He's literally been doing 119 3s, 119 2s, 119 3s, 119 2s. What?
He hasn't, because he got stuck behind 2 drivers, Medina and his teammate.
Okay,
so
well, well, apart from when he was stuck behind a driver, he's been just doing quali laps non-stop.
And he's 11th.
Yeah, well, no, he's 10th now. He will become 9th very, very, very soon, because he's chasing down Trevor Vavrovsky, who's been not having the best lap conundrums. He's been doing 121s, and it's kind of, I don't know, is he off the pace a little bit?
It feels it. Oh, Michael Hogg, did you just tow? Michael Hogg, no.
That is a very sad sight. He looks like do you know what he looks like? That car looks like a Formula Ford.
I gotta admit, you want to see what happened to him. Mike Golightly decided to kick the man while he was down, not on purpose, unfortunately, but Michael Hogg made a mistake at turn 5, and Mike Golightly followed him in. So here he goes. Not a Colt, by the way, as we see it.
Not a Colt.
Comes around, makes a mistake.
Ow!
He's gonna keep on going. Oh! Mike Golightly has nowhere to go. That's so tough, though, because you can argue Michael should not be back on the racing line. He's crashed on the racing line. What does he do? Yeah,
he has to try and either get the car moving or get it towed. He thought he could get it moving, and yeah, that's what we call a Formula Ford.
Right.
Do you know who else is not going lightly? These two.
Yeah. Look at him. He's trying to make this bait again, and there is actually overlap. No, Dallas, no. No, he can't do it. If I ever see a car make a move around the outside there, I'm just going to send that into iRacing and be like, you've never seen this before.
I guarantee you it is possible. It would be possible in these cars. At least I would wager.
I'm not saying it's not possible. It's just with how tight that tire barrier is for someone trying to make a move around the outside.
Yeah.
It's a very high risk overtake.
We are officially past the halfway point, by the way. We're on lap 42. And it's past turn 6.
Yeah, turn 6, yeah.
So, we are past the halfway point, and oh dearie me, there's a lot of attrition. 13 cars on the lead lap, being led by the two in your screens at the moment. Brian Boomsma and Dallas Pataska. Dallas chasing down Boomsma for what seems to be the majority of the race, after having being held up very much so by traffic throughout the first sector here. It is quite the difficult sector. The fact that there's a Motegi sign there kind of just threw me off. I was there's like, why is it there? Then I realized it's isn't it called Motegi the corner, the chicane?
No.
Why is there a Motegi sign there?
I don't know. It's a sponsorship thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Those championship standings, by the way, we know about the bronze. Matt Gelder currently leading the championship by 4 points from Michael Hogg. Matt Gelder currently sitting 23rd. Michael Hogg, well, we just saw him, unfortunately, going down the order. He is 26th. Wolf Dietrich Otto, is on the position behind Matt Gelder, but he is half a lap behind Matt Gelder. We look at the silver, Jason Wallet is still leading that charge in that championship. He is 22nd. Tom Dreiling is doing a little bit better in 19th position. And their closest rival, Stuart Elder, is probably not enjoying himself out there. But he is in P16, doing better than the rest of those drivers.
Yeah, currently fending off Travis Henderson, and he's not doing too badly. I mean, he is literally where he started, so, you know, you take some, you lose some, you know, kind of thing. Ross Banfield into the pits for a scheduled stop.
He's going to get out. He may only... I'm just trying to see how everyone is.
He'll get lapped again.
He is lapped. I'm just trying to see where he will come in terms of position.
Probably out in... We're out near...
15th. He'll be 15th.
Yeah.
He's going to be about 10 seconds behind Ozzy Milwain, who's in 3rd. He's not going to get lapped by P4, which is Stephen Verheyen. That's a story in itself.
Well, Stephen Verheyen was leading the race at one point. Well, before he had to pit, but he was leading the race at one point, so... You know, he was doing well for himself.
Well, it's an impressive drive. 5 positions made up, so...
Yeah, true. True.
Give credit, you know.
Teammate. Oh, teammate. Oh. Trying to dive into the inside there with nothing you can really do. Banfield back out in 15th.
Yeah. Trying to see who is the biggest gainer of the day, and looking like it's going to be Trevor Vavosky, picking up 8 places so far with Jess Smyer. Looking... Tom Dreiling actually, is the biggest gainer. Yeah,
he started 32nd.
He started 32nd. He's 19th. He's 2 laps down, but he is the biggest gainer. Credit where credit is due. He's still out there because these drivers are going to get points if they keep racing. So why not?
Yep. Yep. And as well as which, you've done the majority of the hard bit. The hard bit is, you know, getting the rhythm, and as long as you keep the rhythm, you're fine.
Yeah. Oh, Boomsma. Go look at this. Boomsma, Pataska. They're having a little bit of a fight. Boomsma getting held up from Hackenshoot. Pataska's going to get held up by Hackenshoot now. Boomsma's going to have Mike Golightly in front as well. He's going to be having his own little battles here. This is tough for the leaders because traffic is being the pain where it's not the driver's fault, it's just where they're meeting them. Boomsma getting past, Pataska getting past, but he's going to get past Mike Golightly now. That's not exactly going to be a light task.
No, not at all. There is no lightness about it. It's a... it's quite a difficult one, but they both made it through. 1.1 seconds is the gap. They're now posting 119.1s, so that's the fastest lap for both of them. Well, on that last lap in particular, but yeah, 119.1 is now the fastest. Not even Banfield is that fast. He's now the 3rd fastest on the track though, but still all the way down to 15th lap down through the fountain section. Only 10 drivers on the lead lap, and the driver that's ahead of them is Jeff Schmeier.
Oh, golly gee. Yeah, 2nd behind them as well, so that's not looking good. We are looking to see, you know, we're not just keeping focus on this because, you know...
Oh, we've got plenty of battles.
Plenty of battles, don't worry. Travis Henderson, Stuart Elder, the 16th position, always a good battle. But yeah, it's just the nature that people are really struggling. And it's not an F4 thing, Rob. It's a Long Beach thing.
Yeah.
Drivers do struggle at Long Beach.
Long Beach isn't... Long Beach is more punishing, I would have said, than Monaco, and that's saying something.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if you ever saw the Arca Break Weekly. Shout out to Arca Break Weekly, guys. Do that. They did the Dallara IR-18 around here. They
How
shut
quickly?
down the race.
How quickly did the leader die?
Well, let's just put it like this: they spectated one of the races. Nobody finished.
What?
Yeah, nobody finished.
What do you mean nobody finished?
Whoa! What's happened to Boozma? Boozma's in the wall!
Oh, that is. His rear wing's gone. Oh.
Matt Gelder, what happened here? Watch this again. Out of nowhere. Oh, that is an RKO out of nowhere. What on earth happened there?
We have our patent pending blimp. Oh, actually, the heli will give us a better idea. Coming into turn 1, the Sparm booms in your yellow car.
Now, did he just not expect to?
Oh no, he didn't give enough space. I think he was trying to see. I think he was expecting that Boozma had. He probably got a clear right, and then immediately said, "No, you're not clear." And yeah, that's what happened.
It's tough. I mean, you gotta give the blame there to Gelder. Unfortunately, it's just the way it goes. That means Dallas is
sat on his own. But he won't have the pressure anymore, and he'll come off the pace. He already has. Aussie Milwain is now doing 119s as he smells a victory.
I mean, Dallas could just put it back into 5th gear with no problem. Gonna cruise around.
Theoretically, yes, you could, but remember that Dallas had Boomsman setting the pace, and he was just matching it. I would honestly wager. And this is coming from experience that if you have nothing to chase, you're just going to slow down a little bit. Because unless you're very, very, and I mean not just very disciplined, but extremely disciplined, you're going to go ahead and be like, yeah, I'm grand, I'm all right, Jack, I'm in the lead, I've seen drivers that kind of lose, like we had this yesterday in Camel GT for GSRC. If you lose your way and you just sort of I'm okay, I'm in the lead now, you can make a mistake, and then if you make a mistake, then it could come back to bite you royally. That's another car turned around.
Gerard Gilbert, a reminder what was instructed by the drivers before the race to tow. He's just waited a decent amount of time to get around the track, and I do question if that's something he should be doing.
Let's see.
Boomsma's coming back out.
Boomsma has a repair.
Fast repair?
He did not take his fast repair. Stuart Elder is also in the pits, and I think he's been in there for quite a while. He's got damage. But he's still. No, Boomsma did not take his. He might not have ticked it. Nathan Medina in the. Why is everybody wearing a Red Bull helmet? Goodness gracious! But in his little box, sat in no man's land, trying to chase down Edward Shelley. Edward Shelley's actually doing pretty good. Where is he?
I just want to say something quickly. You say, why is everyone in their Red Bull helmet?
Yeah.
If this was 2 years ago, you'd be going, why is everyone in their Lewis Hamilton monster helmets?
No, because I always see a lot more of the Red Bull helmets. I think we've said that before. Why is everybody wearing a Red Bull helmet? No, it was the Red Bull liveries. That was it. No, it wasn't just the helmets. It was the liveries, because everybody wants to wear the Red Bull liveries.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert Covey. Under threat just about from Dennis Cole. Dennis Cole, we haven't talked about. He's up 8 positions. Lap down, though, but chasing down and having a quiet little race.
I like that even with one of the leaders gone, there's still just 8 cars on the lead lap. You've got to start thinking about it. Dennis Cole battling through. He doesn't have P2 up ahead of him. That is Robert Covey. And Hacken Schutt is...
You are not going to believe this.
No.
The leader has had an accident. All on his own. Oh!
Oh!
Oh! And that is, I hate to say it, I may have accidentally predicted that.
Yeah, and Dallas thought he could drive straight on. What's he doing?
I think he was trying to get to the pits.
But he can't get to the pits that way. And he's not even towing.
Oh! Yeah. Lost his front left.
Dallas finally tows. Dallas finally tows.
Where did he go?
He's gone. He's retired.
Oh, I think, yeah, that's an Alt F4 right there. Tried getting through.
But you can't come in this way.
Oh.
You come to the pit exit.
I'm so sorry. No, he just realized. He just realized he came in the wrong way. Oh no. Oh, poor Dallas. No. Oh no.
Car just sits there.
Oh no. I think do you know what? Do you know why I think he just realized. He was panicking. He panicked so hard and just wanted to get to the pits and get to the pits, like, you know, just to repair the car. And he did, and he was just like, and then he saw the green cones, and then he knew what he had just done. And I feel so sorry for the poor man. Oh my goodness, that's so heartbreaking. Oh my goodness.
It was at this moment.
He knew he messed up.
I was going to say his race was done.
Yeah,
but yeah.
You have to feel for him. That's so.
So, as you were saying, now Aussie Milwain can relax a little.
Oh no! Don't say it, because I've already cursed someone. We can't curse another one. By the way, that's the 52. Who is the 52? 52. That's Kevin Hill. He's still racing. He took 13 minutes of repairs, or 12 minutes of repairs, though. Genie Mac. He's committed.
He is committed. You gotta just like give credit to some of these drivers. Now the question I want to know is, where is the 777 of Ross Banfield after all this?
He's 13. Yeah, he's still driving. And 17th, doing 119.7s. He passed. No, he did not pass Vavrovsky. He pitted, so he's out of sync with everybody else. So.
Usman's retired as well.
Oh.
Retired as well. So this is huge, because let's look at these championship standings once again.
On this episode of CSI.
So let's just give this crucially, right? This is crucial. We are looking, and I'm gonna have to do the stats. We might be looking at a first-time winner this year. A brand new winner this year.
Oh, absolutely.
Aussie, I'm looking. I continue looking. I do not see Aussie with a victory this year. In fact, where is Aussie?
Aussie is actually... he probably would be in the top split.
Yeah, but I don't see it. I don't see his name in the standings.
Don't know then. This could be big for him. And it could be big for Shelley, because Shelley would technically be his first podium top split if he keeps his cool.
Knock on wood.
There's the wood.
Thank you, Edward Shelley. Though he has had a top 5 before in the top for the Forge NRG drivers. I don't know. It's a thing. The nose cone, because they're hollow, aren't they? Because of like remember Renault back in the mid 2000s,
2005, 2006. The
ballast.
Yeah, the weighted ballast. Yeah,
that's it. Yes.
That basically made it so it was like fucking hacks.
It was.
It was literal hacks, but I mean, it was ingenious.
No, it wasn't literal hacks because they found a loophole in the rules.
I don't think it was even a loophole. I think it was just smart.
That's F1. You're smart because you find something in the rules. DAS, the F duct.
I still don't know how. See, DAS. I'm still like, how did the FIA think that was safe? I mean, it didn't fail.
Look. All I'm gonna say is these are the same people that allowed the F duct to go.
Oh yeah, that also might have been just a little bit. Oh, I think that is Gargaro Jr. having a little bit of a moment. Let's have a look. Did he hit the wall? I don't think he did. He's back out running. Coming into turn 1. Oh. Nah. Yeah, he's fine. He just kind of just missed a turn.
Yeah, David, the sat nav says turn left.
In 200 yards, turn left.
Banfield get past Cardamone, by the way. Now he's in P12. He's making his slow run up. Aussie is in the pits.
Jeepers creepers.
Aussie's in the pits. I had to check because Aussie's in the pits, and I was like, please don't be a meatball for the leader.
No. He was in. No, I knew he was in for a proper pit stop. He'd practically run his course. He needed to pit. And at this point, if you're pitting, I think you're safe? Question mark.
30 laps, you are safe.
Well, I do say that Nathan Medina's pitted lap 29, so it might be a lot of, it might be a bit of fuel saving over the next few laps if you want to make it to the end. Banfield, by the way, is charging to Dennis Cole a second lap on current pace.
Just a second. That's fine. It's fine.
Well, I mean, in these cars, like, he sees them already.
There he is.
Yeah, and remember, Banfield is the one that had the massive oops, you know.
Yeah. Gonna be interesting. Cardamone having a moment there. Keeps it together. I don't blame him. This is so tough to do anything around here. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the issue is especially on. Oh, that's a 69 pulling in. Nice. Bet me to it. That's Gelder pulling in for Banfield, letting him by. Banfield now free track to the next car, which is for position Dennis Cole. And there is Dennis, who is himself chasing down Covey. So there's 2 positions right in front of... actually, realistically 3 positions, because Hacken-Schutt is also there as well.
Yeah. Banfield could get a top 5 after all this is done. Bravosky is only 30 seconds ahead. And there are the laps to do it. Yes, they've got to pit again, but Banfield could do that. Just saying. It's gonna be tough.
And I think that would be the best that he could hope for at this moment. At this moment, it's probably the best he can hope for.
Well, here's hoping.
Down in the gears, coming into turn 1, looking at the rear wing, kind of. I'm pretty sure these do have DRS. I think.
No, they don't.
Huh.
No.
Why do they have the the markings like they would? Unless that's just. You see I thought there was markings. Never mind then.
No, there's only outside the F1 cars. There's only one car with DRS, and I believe that's the Formula Renault. Or is it the Formula? Yeah, it's one of those, and they are limited uses. So
yeah, you want to get 8 uses or something.
And then you've got the Dallara IR18
with push to pass.
8 push to pass in a race instead of the seconds. Which, by the way, That destroyed Roman Grosjean's best shot at a bit. Well, that destroyed another chance for Roman Grosjean to win a race. Sorry, it's not his best shot because he came out the pits and out of nowhere, he had no push to pass. I don't know if you saw this back at Barber Raceway.
I hadn't, no, but I heard about it.
Battling Scott McLaughlin and came out the pits and it's like, where's my 70 seconds of push to pass gone? You don't have it anymore. What do you mean? He literally had to try and defend a raging Kiwi with no push to pass. Which
is very difficult, especially when you have no push to pass and the opposite member does.
Especially at Barber, where you've got that long run down to the hairpin at the start of the track.
Yeah, well, Ross Banfield feels like he doesn't need it because he's already hounding Gargaro Jr. for 10th.
Yeah, Gargaro Jr. just did take a pit stop there, so he is out of sync as well. But Banfield probably going to use this to his advantage, but you just see difference in the driving. Just look how quick Banfield has been. Gonna try this. Edward Shelley in the pits now as well. But yeah, up ahead is Robert Covey. David Gargaro Jr. is right there. I mean, the worst thing is that Banfield has to pit, so this position on Gargaro Jr. not
well. If
he
he does have to pit again, but he'll at least be guaranteed to make it.
Oh, good move. He's pitted early.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, well, he just has to do a splash, essentially a splash and dash, and off he goes. Yeah, and he'll be in clean air. He can race his own race.
Exactly, and he's done it early, so he's got all the time in the world to get the positions instead of leaving it to the last minute.
Perfect. Big brain. Big brain.
Real big brain. Yeah.
Aussie, by the way, at the pits. He's on lap 4 of his current stint, looking to just toddle on home, doing flat 120s, kind of just making sure that he's crossed his I's and dotted his T's. And looking quite stable out there. Temperature is what? 43 still?
41. It's 41 Celsius, 106 Fahrenheit.
So instead of being incandescently hot, it's now just very hot.
Yeah. By the way, shout out because, like I said yesterday on broadcast, this is Long Beach, California. Is it California, Long Beach? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And it wouldn't be this hot right now in Long Beach.
Yeah, it'd be very stormy.
Very stormy. I do have, I know this sounds really bad, I've got CNN up on my TV. As the car going a little bit wide. And I thought
that is Nathan Medina, and he's not going wide of his own accord. That's damage. And I can show you exactly.
Oh, and he locked up as well.
Oh, that is that is very unfortunate because you know why?
Why?
He's not got a faster pair.
No.
Oh, that is very unfortunate. If it does end, it'll be very unfortunate for him, but it does mean a position for Ross Banfield.
Getting lucky out there. He's getting lucky out there. I was going to say, as I was saying, I do have Kobe's here with this battle. I had CNN on thinking, I'm going to watch the storm progress. Yeah, I forgot. It's going to hit like noon West Coast time, which is like another couple hours away.
Yeah, it's 1.5 hours from now. So if you are in this area, please take shelter. Get out of Dodge while you still can, please. We'll be right back with you as before. Don't risk a biscuit. Nathan Medina has indeed retired the car.
I was going to say, the worst thing for these guys right now in California, Los Angeles and everything, especially what they just had in Mexico. Mexico had the edge of a hurricane. It's going to hit landfall as a Category 1 hurricane, then go to a tropical storm. The issue is not the winds, it's the rain. It's so humid. Gargaro Jr. with a bit of a lock up there. It's so humid, that's what they're looking for. Please keep safe, and if you are in that area in the Mexico, we hope that you are safe already. Also, Verheyen is actually going to overtake P10. Can't think that's going to happen, though, because Stephen does need to pit short.
Who needs to pit?
Stephen Verheyen.
Oh yeah, he does. But he'll at least be safe. He'll be guaranteed to make it to the end. So, you know, all he has to do is just keep running laps as best he can. You get second place out of it. So, if I was in issues, I'd be very happy with that.
Stephen gets a P2 on a track like this. I mean, that'd just be quite amazing. It's been a battle of attrition out there.
Oh, there's not a call. He's still running. He's up 9 positions. He's still running. Our boy from bottom. Oh, actually, no, wait. The the best split is still running. Not a cult. That car looks actually brand new. He actually kept it in good nick.
Well, he got the band members from Baby Metal to just go and work on the car. I'm running out of the ways to describe it, definitely, but yes. But he's now ahead of Matt Gelder. Now that's important championship implications. That puts it, he's ahead of Matt Gelder on the track, which means that would give him the lead in the sports bronze category. Michael Hogg.
You know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay. I am okay with this. I was having a little, you know, tear of joy rolled down my cheek.
Wait, did Matt Gelder tow again? Yeah, he did.
Oh, he's not having a good day. Let's have a look.
It's an interesting one for Matt Gelder here coming out. It's a different one in turn 1 because he's decided that he wants to kiss the wall.
No, well, no, that's not the wall. That's not a kiss of the wall. That's a tire.
That's a big sloppy kiss of the wall.
But we do have a very interesting battle forming. Gargaro Jr. No. Oh, on the inside of A. Oh!
Saves it!
Held it just about. That's Robert Covey ahead of you, car 72. Oh, around the outside. Can he do it? Nope. Got chopped off the bits and off they go. A three-way battle is game on.
It's going to be a four-way battle in a minute with Avoski coming up behind them. He's 2 seconds behind. So Kobe at the front, Kagara Jr. in the middle, Cardamone in the back of this. 2 seconds behind him is Trevor Vavoski, 6, 7, and 8, and Vavoski makes it 9th. What can they do? Hard braking. You know what? Kagaro is pushing very hard. I think he's going to lose the car again. You can just start it happening here. Lap 62 of 85. These guys are still on the lead lap.
Nice and steady, as one has to do in a situation like this. On board with Jeff Cardamine. Sort of watching Gargaro Jr. and Kobe go at us, hugging the apexes, just probably fuel saving as best he can. He's 29 laps into his current stint, as is Robert Covey. So Gargaro Jr. is kind of in the middle of an out of. Oh, and it's on!
Oh no! No! Well,
ow!
Vavoski's just said hello.
He just went through.
He's just gone through all of them. I've never seen a man make up 3 positions like Kobe has towed. I mean, he did do a barrel roll.
Oh, that is a yeah. That. Let me set you the scene.
Cardamone's got a meatball, by the way, as has Kagaro.
This is on board with Vavroski. Now he'll have gotten the call just about, but he would have had about 5 seconds. No, not even that. About 2 seconds to react. There they go. They're in the. He won't have seen anything. This is what happens when you turn the corner.
And he has to do a correction.
Yeah, mid-corner correction, and also carnage has just happened ahead of you. Think fast.
Wow, it's the Rob Kobe, by the way. Did he have a? I don't think Rob Kobe had a meatball flag.
He's towed it anyway.
He towed it and then took the fast repair. One of the rare drivers deal with a fast repair. But you know what this means, Rob?
Yeah. What does it mean?
Rob Spanfield's up to 7th.
For Christ's sake.
No, is he up to 7th?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's 7th. He's 7th. He's 7th. But yeah, he's 7th guaranteed. So he's just now having to run qualifying laps to get to 6th. And if he's lucky, he can get to 5th.
Oh man, Aussie must be. I mean, knock on wood, Aussie must be.
I think Aussie is screaming in his car. Not because of screaming with joy, but screaming with agony because he's got 22 laps left to go, and he has to make sure that he makes it in the first place.
Yeah, and this is a just keep it calm, don't need to be aggressive, but also don't start slowing down moment for Aussie. I mean, he's got almost a minute lead, hasn't he? So it a minute lead? Where is Verheyen? No, it's about a 20, 30 second lead there for Aussie. So keep it calm. Gara Jr. is back out though. Got Dennis Cole behind him. Had he really just got out, taking the fast repair and still in the top 10?
Yes, he is.
Wow. There's only 5 cars on the lead lap. That is not a typo. Actually, no, that is a typo because no way Banfield is behind. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Banfield is lapped, as is Schmeier. But Schmeier had just come out of the pits, you know, a few seconds ago, or a few laps ago. So.
Right. So who needs to pit still? Nobody. I think we're good to the end. Ollie's gonna be touch and go.
The last few that need to pit, the one that comes out of me, Patrick Kopp still needs to pit. Cardamine still needs to take fuel, but he's towed, so.
Right, Banfield gets past his teammate Jason Waller, who, again, he's in his own little battle for the championship. They talked about how the bronze is looking. What about the silver? Because Jason Waller leads the silver. He's currently in 18th position. Now, his nearest rival is Tom Dreiling. Tom Dreiling, there he is. He's 15th position. That's not good for Jason Waller. Tom Dreiling's going to get some points up there in the championship. And behind them is Stuart Elder. Where is Stuart Elder, you are asking?
25th.
He's 25th. You see? I ask questions, you give me the answers.
Exactly. But Dreiling is still the winning or the biggest gainer.
Oh, Hacken Schutt. What's happened to you, Hacken? I think Hacken Schutt had a meatball flag out there somewhere.
Yeah, and he took a faster first, so everything just went.
Oh no! How do you lose the car at turn 9? Pretty easily, actually. You know, that's one of those cars, because this car with that big old wing. Yes.
Oh, and when he didn't make things any better for himself. He did hit it again.
I mean, hit it twice for good measure. You know what I mean? So
it do be like that. Dreiling chasing down his teammate for 14th. Less than 20 laps to go.
We're 20 to go? Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a voice command from the iRacing spotter, 20 to go, and that will make a lot of people happy to hear.
20 laps to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Schmeier is, well, he's just given up the position.
Oh dear. Oh, stylish.
Let's have a look. He's able to get going. I think he missed the wall, but I think he also didn't. Yeah, there goes the car. Whoa. Kept it out the wall. And kept it out that wall.
No. What?
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa!
yeah, kept it out the wall.
Just about kept it out the wall. Just almost kept it out of that wall. Flipping hell.
I would have said that. I would have said that to the not top 10 if he then just hit the wall there. Like, done a good job.
And you've done it now.
Yeah. So, Aussie continues. There's Smire. Not going to try and do any slide this time by. So he did lose the position to Ross Banfield. Banfield's up to 6th position. What? You know, if nobody watches these races today, right?
No.
And they just look at the stats and go, oh, Banfield. Oh, he didn't get the victory. Oh, Banfield just... Whoa, Jason Wallet, sorry. Yeah, Banfield. It's going to be... yeah, he didn't get the victory today. Oh, but he got a top 5. He must have had a podium. Oh, he had a P5. That's still not bad. You know, Long Beach. Wait, he did what? What? Where? How far back? And he got where? You know, it's going to be that story for Ross Banfield at the moment. I mean, can he make up 12 seconds on Homan? Maybe?
It is a big maybe.
You know, 12 seconds. He has to get through traffic himself, which is a challenge. But never say never. What's the fastest car in practice? Is the fastest car out there at the moment. When you look at it, what did he do that last lap in 19.4? Edward Shelley, sorry, not Edward Shelley, Joseph Homan, sorry. He did a 28. And they are teammates as well. So you can bet your bottom dollar there's going to be no team orders there. However, if Ross is there and you're Joseph, you're being told to get them out.
Yeah, crank whatever horsepower you've got in that dinky little 4-cylinder you've got. Is it a 4-cylinder?
I don't know, because remember the F4 chassis, multiple companies make F4s that are used in the Formula Regionals. Taurus.
It's a 2000cc 160 horsepower engine coupled to a 6-speed gearbox. The fuel tank is apparently 40 liters. Though I think it's been manually set to 25. Let me see.
So is that a yes or a no?
Well, it didn't say how many cylinders it has. So, but I would imagine, given the sound, it's probably a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Banfield trying to get past Mike Golightly. He's trying to do this as fast as he can. We're watching up ahead of him, though. That's Joseph Homan in the 2-2-2. Two little ducks at 2:22. What's 2:22? Three little.
Are
ducks?
are you all about 2?
I'm about to get this number game right. It's bingo.
It's
3 little ducks, 222, and everyone's like, "Wait, hang on, what? We only go up to 90." Just ruin everyone there by just being like, "Yeah, we do a 1,000 number bingo. Good luck. We're here for a while."
1,000 number bingo.
All right, 999. All right, just to make it, you know.
Just so you can be slightly quirky.
What do I see? 1, 2, 3.
What you're seeing is Joseph Homan trying to get his step on.
He's trying to get his step on. Ross Banfield is trying to get his step on as well. There are loads of cars between the two of them. But that gap is starting to close again. Banfield's going to get a tow. A very good tow from Robert Covey. Matt Gelder's now retired so that championship implications. As we talked about, that means that Michael Hogg will take the championship lead in the bronze, with Dietrich Otto closing up those gaps now. Banfield is now 7 seconds behind Joseph M. Homan.
Joseph Homan. Sorry.
Oh God, you've broken me. Oh, just out of nowhere.
Oh, have I done that? Have I?
I was. I mean, I'm on the delirium right now, but I was about to just play along to that joke we said about the ITV, and just be like, yep. And now we will go to our prize draw, where you can win £1,000 and a trip to France.
Or a 1.4 litre hatchback.
A 1.4 litre hatchback.
Remember,
They still make 1.4s.
probably do.
Oh wait, no, hang on. I think my car's a 1.4 hybrid.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Yeah.
Hang on, what is a Honda Jazz nowadays? Hang on 1 second. Crikey. No, it's oh no, hang on. I'll work this out. I can't work out what variations I have for a Honda Jazz. Called a Honda Fit, by the way, outside of you in America.
A Honda what?
They called it a Fit in America.
Okay.
No, they were not 1.4s. They were 1.5s.
What? Why is it such
Yeah, it's a 1.5 hybrid. Oh, it's also called a Fit in Japan, by the way. It's a Jazz in Australia, Indonesia, but in Japan it's called a Fit. And they stopped making them in America because Honda believed that drivers didn't want a small car, so they just focused on the next car up, which was their crossover.
I thought they wanted. Everybody wants Civics.
No, it's not the no. Yeah, but they decided not to They decided in America to stop making the Jazz, so they could go with like the HE or whatever they call it nowadays. What do they call it nowadays? H something. CHV, isn't it? The Civi. On the City hybrid.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, CRV. Sorry, CRV. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, aren't those like the really awful looking ones?
I mean, Honda's had a massive facelift a couple of years ago, so they all look very weird.
The Honda Civic doesn't look weird though. That's the one it looks.
No, they did redo the nose the same way that they did with all the other cars.
Yeah, but it looks funky though.
I do like that. When I was looking to buy my new car, I was like, do I get a Honda Jazz or do I get myself a Toyota Yaris? I looked at a review, and one guy said to review that when he looks at the Honda Jazz, all he can see is, remember the gurning competitions back in like the 90s that was so big, where you just pull your big ugly face, the gurning face? That's all he could see when he looked at the front of the car. And then they put that on the Civic, and I'm like, God damn it, that's not good. Banfield has managed to reduce that gap, though, to 2 seconds.
Exactly why I kept eyes on him. He has been flying.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, well, not literally flying, but he's been quite quick.
No, he's not. He's got past one lap car. Now he's going to get past another lap car, Dietrich Otto. And then he's going to... Hang on, where's Wolf going? Where's Wolfie going? There he goes, stays to that side. Oh, wait, Dietrich Otto with the Braun GP-inspired livery today.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why does it look so familiar?
Yeah. Man, that was such a cool paint. Such a cool design, though.
It was a very simple design.
Yeah, because they had nothing.
Yeah, they probably couldn't afford anything.
Ross Braun must be the... let's be brutally honest. Ross Braun, how to make a profit out of an F1 team?
You do have to remember, Braun GP today is Mercedes.
Exactly.
I bet you he was laughing his arse off when he was just like, Mercedes want to buy the outfit out. Hey boys, we're in the money.
I bet as well. You just get that situation, where Ross is like, Honda's left us. Honda's left us. At the same moment, he's worried about everybody having jobs, because that's what everyone was worried about. He's also there thinking, ha, we just had a championship-winning car and you left us. See you later. And you know what I mean? Honda must have been reeling that, but then again, Honda just goes there with the Super GTs and their other stuff, and just being like, okay, whatever. Banfield and Homan, teammates, right beside one another now, by the way.
Wait, who's right beside each other?
Homan and Banfield, 5th and 6th.
Oh my goodness. Whoa! Okay, I think Banfield just said no.
Team orders! Team orders!
Well, you know what else just happened?
No.
Well, there's a wrecked car, and Schmeier wanted to do a quartet with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the second time he's kept that car out the wall?
It is.
That's impressive. Also, I just need to check. There is no DQ limit here today. Banfield just set a 19.073.
That is the fastest lap of the race with 10 laps to go. I don't know if he's going to make up 12 seconds to Vavrovsky, but you know, never say never. I've seen weirder things happen before.
But the fact that he's been able to get this top 5 after everything that's happened.
Oh well,
like
yeah.
Said, you look on paper and you see Ross Banfield only got a top 5 today. It must have been a tricky race. And Banfield just sits in the corner with his drink. And he comes out and goes, "Tricky race? You don't know half the story. Come and sit with me and I'll tell you the story." Something like that.
Oh, like do you know what's even better in my head, right? Like he's one of those old time fellas with like he just grows a hat and it's just like, "Son,
yeah,
let me sit you down and give you a story about." Let me give you a story about how I came 5th.
Well, I was going to do Ross Banfield there. Let's take a lap around the track with Ross Banfield, shall we? Let's just do it. Why not? Because he comes out of the Bridgestone straight and he's going to be braking around that 500, 400 actually, braking hard. Third. Keeps it in 4th, keeps it down to 3rd. You get a lot of traction here. Now into 2 and 3 at the fountain. Yes, I know that's a fountain that David Baker ahead of him. Comes around to turn 4, keeps it fighting. Look at the fighting now. This crest has caught a lot of drivers off because look at that ridge there as he comes over 5. That's always a challenge. Hi, I'm Mr. Me6. Gonna give you a track guide. Comes into TCAT turn 6. That's blind on the throttle. Almost sounds like the car's going to slide. It does. And we also went through 7 there. Now breaking down 4, 8. Don't you need to use anything lower than 3rd gear in these cars until you get to the hairpin. There's a Firestone sign as we're on Seaside Way. We're not by the seaside, but I do like to be by the seaside. Brakes for Firestone turn at turn 9. I wonder why it's a Firestone turn. And now into Indy left. Again, wonder why it's Indy left. Now the hairpin. And he's also going to get this overtake on David Baker. That's a lap around Long Beach. Well, that was pretty good. And I'll tell you what, Rob. He did an 18.8 last lap. He did a 19.2 this lap. He may catch up to Trevor.
The only driver that has done an 18.8 at all in the entire race. And it was quicker than his previous lap. Oh, our boy Bubba is in the chat saying hello to us. Hello.
No team orders. Yeah, no
team orders.
We know no team orders. Don't worry.
Lap 5, or not lap 5, lap 6. I read the 5 from, God knows where I read 5
lap 5, I don't want to do this again, Rob.
I don't want to do this again.
No, I mean, again, it is a battle of attrition, and it is a very tough battle.
It's been today. Well, I mean, it's very sad to see. It's very sad to see the sheer lap loss that we've had. I mean, Boomsma there is on our ticker board. He's 30th position.
I mean, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 official retirees, 36 drivers started. So you think about that. The last car currently running is Rob Courtney, 18 laps down. Oh, Aussie just set the fastest lap. Hello, 1 second. Are we going to have a little bit of a battle now for the fastest lap? 18.863 by Aussie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How they're just suddenly setting fast laps.
Yeah. It's very slippery. Let's just say that the cars are all over the place. You're anticipating the car sliding almost every corner. So with the track weather the way it is, it's a slimy mess. The cars are just slidey all over the place, and even if you have a good setup, you're still countering oversteer almost every corner.
And I'm assuming that oversteer kind of really does play havoc because of the lack of downforce that these cars have. It's quite, it's quite different to sort of higher end open wheel racing cars. The temperature as well, 43 degrees Celsius over 109 Fahrenheit. I guarantee you that was playing havoc with the tires as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, and Ross did a lot of our testing and a lot of our setup building for this race. So he cranked the testing to the max the last few weeks. So the way he's driving right now is the way it's the way he normally races. So him driving back from the deficit that he came down from is just amazing. We just kept telling him in Discord, just keep going. It's going to come back to you. And now he's he's in the mindset of he wants to win this. He wants to come back and win this. So, well, I don't know if it'll be possible, but it's sure the heck going to try.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a good mindset to have. I mean, even if it wouldn't happen. But, looking sort of a little bit further ahead of proceedings, I think at this point it kind of is it's a sad situation where it's just like, well, we can't do much. Go on to the next round. Next round will be the Dirt Derby for the boys. Are you looking forward to thrashing the things around with the off-road pros?
Yeah, that's the one I've been most looking forward to because I finished really well the last time we ran the trucks. So I'm more looking forward to that one than anything. This one, I knew this one was going to be iffy for me, just because I'm not an open wheel person. So me having struggles with this car, this one was going to mark off the list of it possibly being a bad race for me. So playing in the dirt is more fun. I enjoy playing in the dirt. So the trucks are going to be a blast for the next round.
Good to hear. Craig, you have anything you want to ask her?
No, not really. I was going to ask what the attitude was in the voice chat for the team once that happened. But you did say you were telling Ross to just keep going. Had he gone the silent rage and just kept on his own, or had he just been raging quite a bit after that?
No, he got emotional, of course, when you get wrecked like that. So we were just trying to get him to calm down, and eventually he calmed down, and he's like, "All right, I'm just going to keep driving. I'm going to drive back to this thing." And that's been his mindset ever since he came back out of the pits. It's like, I'm just going to keep driving. I'm going to drive back. And then once he realized that, hey, I can actually come back and get a top 5 or even win this, and he's like, now I put my head down.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I actually did say at one point he could get a top 5. I didn't think it would happen, but it's been such a battle of attrition out there today that it has happened for him. So really am amazed at that. Great driving from Ross really is a really good story for him and able to keep some of his championship battles going. I'm going to do what Rob's going to do normally. I'm going to actually let you do the shout-outs because I'm going to steal Rob's thunder.
Nice. Wow, shout-outs, man. There's just so many. Everybody on the team, all of UDocs, everybody that supports UDocs. Just everybody that makes this thing possible. That's the main keys. Evil Box. I know. Have you guys got your Evil Box subscription going?
I will be sorting that out. Yes.
I was gonna say, let's go. Come on now. It's 35% off for the entire lifetime that you have the thing.
Yes, I'll take that.
You can't beat that.
I'll take that.
We have a team Minecraft server that they help with. So we play Minecraft a little bit as a team. So we play a little bit of fun. Evil Box is amazing. They've been supporting us for the last few years. Court Kinch for doing the paints all the time. LBG 2 DI. Of course, we have one of the guys on the team is battling that, so that is very dear to our hearts for our charity every year, and we always have them on the car. Simability, Glenn and Jacob, they're helping, trying to get people that are unable to maybe do traditional sim racing, get them back into sim racing. So we support them all the time. I've known them since I started iRacing back in 2014. So I've been with them for the longest time. Other than that, yeah, it's I don't know how many other shout-outs besides you guys. Raidillon, Global Sim Racing Network, SimSpeed, everybody else that puts on everybody that does the broadcast. Mike and the entire crew over there that run this thing. Rangers Garage. I was gonna say, I don't know. I can shout out all day long if I really wanted to.
I just love how he's just turned into basically like a regional, like an American sports thing, where it's like, well, the time's starting to wind down in the game, and the Cowboys have got this gun, so I'm going to give a shout out to Sandra, who's been doing the production today. You know, that's just what it just sounds like at the moment.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, Matt, it's great to
and your 1.4 liter. Your conversation, I caught part of. I was listening to that. Let's just say Chevy / Daewoo has a 1.4 liter. I'm just gonna say that.
Ooh.
Well, we call it the Cruise in the States. I don't know what it might be called anywhere else. But it's a 1.4. It's the Ecotech 1.4 turbo.
I think we just call it like a 1.4 GT, or well, a 1.4 turbo. And then we would just say, yeah, it's a 1.4 turbo.
Yeah, pretty much, but
yeah.
Chevy
actually
has one.
Yeah, it used to be a Daewoo. That's what it is. Actually, over here, it was a Daewoo.
Yeah, Daewoo. Yep. Yeah, because Chevy bought Daewoo. So, yeah. Even in the States, it's kind of funny when you look at a Chevy car now, it actually has the Chevy plus the Daewoo stamp on it. On most of their parts, it's hilarious.
Well, Matt, thank you for the we'll let you get back going, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of celebrations there for Ross getting that P5, definitely, as we're getting to wind up. So, always great to see you, Matt. That's the one thing I was looking forward to when we had this race, because I just knew we'd get Matt Gelder coming to talk to us when it was a simulcast. So, thank you very much, Matt.
Oh, of course, I always love hanging out with you guys. I need to do more broadcasts with you guys in the future. I'm down. I'm down for it. I just got a new job, so my weekends are kind of a little bit freer, so we might have to work something out. Ooh. There you go.
That was Matt Gelder. Booth for an
We're on white flag!
We're on white flag. Yes, we are.
We're on the white flag. Aussie's just got to navigate. There isn't anything else happening out there at the moment. There are no battles going on. Although I will say Ross Banfield has managed to catch up to the back of Trevor Pavotsky. He's 2 seconds behind Trevor.
Oh, imagine. Oh, please. Aussie doing his absolute darndest coming around. This will be...
It'd be brilliant. It'd be brilliant if Aussie just decides, you know what, you two, go and have another lap. Just pulls off.
That would be mean. That would be mean, but I would love it all the same. Coming around the last final few turns, Aussie Milwain will have taken his first win out of absolutely nowhere, and I think probably is screaming in his chair right now because he was winning. He is now a winner, and he can officially say hello to a coin as he wins the Long Beach Grand Prix from absolutely nowhere and fourth in the grid, followed home by Verwayen, who I think probably would have never thought in a million years that he would have made it.
He would also, late drama, Jeff Smyer got disqualified on the final lap. He did not serve a meatball flag.
Oh
so
dear.
He's going to lose a couple positions, because that will mean Dennis Cole and Travis Henderson will get by him. Stephen Verwayen comes home with a very good P2 and Edward Shelley with a P3. By the way, Trevor Pavotsky made up 13 positions, not the biggest gainer of the day. That was Tom Dreiling, who made up 18 positions. That's going to be good for his championship battles as well.
That is, well, what can we say? It was a absolutely helter-skelter of a race. And I think Matt kind of summed it up. It very emotional start, but everybody had to get their heads down and get going, you know, get things moving, as they would say. Now, let's look at the race results as they stand across the line.
Music for you.
Oh no, you see, oh my goodness! the classical F1 music of just the guitar.
The classic 80s 80s indie, you know. You know, just that classic 80s synth wave. Boom, 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 you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But as they stand, it is Ozzy Milwain sat in first and the winner of today's race with Stefan Verweyen in second place. Edward Shelley coming home in third. Great result for the NRG guys for them, getting into third position. Vavrovsky in fourth. Ross Banfield, the highlight of the entire race, having lost many positions and fallen down back to near the end of the grid, being able to come back into fifth is an absolute joy to see him there. Holman in sixth, the two UDOX guys at fifth and sixth. Then we go down to seventh is Gargaro in seventh, Cole in eighth, ninth is Henderson, Schmeier is in 10th. With 11th going to Hakon Schutt, 12th to Covey, 13th to Baker, 14th to Dreiling. And then we kind of get to the ends of those that were still driving around. Go Lightly in 15th, Wallace in 16th, Mello 17th, Wolf Dietrich Hotto in 18th. Then in 19th it's going to be Gilbert, Cardamine, Hogg, not a Colt by the way, he did very well. Thatcher Kopp in 12th, 13th or 23rd is Hill, 24th is Stuart Elder, Kinchelo 25th, Courtney in 26th. And from there, unfortunately, we do have the retirees, Medina, Gelder, Pataska, very unfortunate what happened to him, Boomsma, then Grabowski, Walker, Reeder, Maroney, and then finally rounding it out is Howard and Kukas. Now, I think the majority of those that are doing interviews are going to be doing it for GS.
Yeah, took the words out of my mouth there. But what you'd expect with 36 cars around this track, it can be chaotic. But the numbers don't facilitate a nice thing, a nice split. And let's be brutally honest, would you want a field of 19 and 20 cars going around for 85 laps? I mean, it would give you more of a realism, but you saw the chaos we had. Would we have had the driving if we split the fields up? So a very smart decision there from Majors, despite it may not be very popular with some drivers. But we got the result, and I think as well that allowed Ross Banfield to do what he did. So got to give it out that. So really good drive from Ross. Might be the driver of the day, but so many drivers getting caught out by the heat today.
But that is it for us here at Raidillon TV. If you like what you see, please click the like button, like and subscribe. Don't miss a moment here on Raidillon TV. Our next race will be at the round 7. I think I'm doing my math right. Yes, round 7 of the major series for the Dirt Derby. It's going to be the wackiest one. Well, I mean, wackiest up until you get to the end, which is going to be Iron Warrior. I'm looking forward to the Iron Warrior. I'm looking forward to the Dirt Derby. That's going to be a whole load of fun around Crandon International Raceway. But until September the 10th, I have been Robert O'Brien.
And I have been Craig King.
And this has been Raidillon TV, the only corner you need. A good and